Ok, hello, chào mừng anh em đã quay trở lại với Longchan Gaming nha. Giờ cũng không phát tới giờ mở của GENSHIN IMPACT nào. Ok, vào thôi. Tải dữ liệu nữa. Ok nào.
Vừa xong chưa gì hết lại chưa tiếp. Ok mọi người, buổi live của mình đến đây là kết thúc rồi. Hẹn gặp lại mọi người buổi live tiếp theo. Bye bye mọi người. Bắt đầu mà.
Waves are as calm as always.
Ok, chào tiếng nha mọi người. Chết nè.
Waves are as calm as always.
Ủa trong này không đâu à? Nãy nó đi rồi thì thấy to hay cái gì không? Không, buồn ngoài đi hả? Buồn ngoài đi thôi. Ba nó không là ngồi nó không có
Waves are as calm as always.
ai đi được vậy?
With Truy.
Calm as always.
With Truy.
Time to act.
Truy. Sao lại làm mình lúc quá à? Đây là thể long. Wow. Cái vụ này là sao ra?
Body and mind.
Waves are as calm as always.
Time to act. Body and mind.
Tiền cô còn chỗ này nữa nào? What the fuck? Không, sao?
Waves are as calm as always.
Không. À đây hay là này. Lucy. Cái kia mà. Local power.
Waves are as calm as always.
Rồi. Rồi, Lucy ở đâu?
Tao phô máu con xem lên ba.
Đây là Lucy. Bây giờ
Sound of the ocean waves.
thứ này kìa. À, chung về đây là okay.
Bố bà thấy tao tập trung nó liên tục không? Tao không cho nó chơi game không? Ba con ban thì tập trung liên tục rồi đó. Bố. Bây giờ tao thắng rồi. Sao rồi chơi cái này này? Tử các bạn bây giờ đây
Can't beat the atmosphere here.
Time to act.
Hôm nay cái tiếng người nói chuyện không
Con 4 năm 837. Ôi, là gì ơi? Nó không mua gì luôn đúng không? Đúng.
Body and mind.
Một là
Trời ơi, bảo hết hơi hết rồi rồi cho ngủ. Chơi solo tay đôi rồi đó này.
You can't beat the atmosphere here at Điện. My friend, what can I get you?
Sao?
kia là tao trong này tao người
Time to act.
giờ không xí bạn sao? Đấy, muốn lúc qua
Cái to nữa.
tại vì chỉ trong bài đó là
Body and mind.
ê cái nhiều này vào đi nhiều đâu quá con kia
nó là người khá đúng không? Nó một bé chân chính á. Cái đâu người bỏ đi cái hết. Còn chắc nó cặn
It was on a deserted moonlit night that the hero approached the vile dragon's limpid lair.
Nước á. Có nước này.
I never embark on a journey without a good book to accompany me.
Đây rồi. Ok. Rồi. Tí là bay qua nha.
Time to act.
Bài
Hai ba gì đó.
thì
Sao đẹp vậy? Tạo liên quan tôi bảo tôi nhá.
Body and mind.
đường đi.
Bác đang mưa mà rải rồi. Nhiều.
Thấy không? Ok, rồi đó. Có tiền của cái vụ xúc tích này đó rồi.
Time to act.
Ui đi xí.
Đây là chân cái này này. Để cái gì hả? Hả? Cái đó. Mong qua cái gạo mong qua tháo giờ xử trong được. Nói chưa? Mình giờ nó biết năng. Đó. Vừa sao? Hả? Ừ.
Trời ơi, tao làm gì đâu.
Đúng rồi. Tao đừng thôi qua đây. Bò qua. Chuyện.
Time to act.
Ý rồi.
Body and mind, time to act.
Rồi.
Before we sign up, let's see who the other competitors are. Beto said that they had to be renowned. Hello, are you here to compete in the Crux Clash?
You bet I am. Have you put your names down yet? Well, I'd have the Clash as a comprehensive test of fighting ability. Anyone who... Nobody wants to...
Yeah.
Me? Only a former runner. What? You... Not to mention, they tried to sneak past. I planted a left. I stood my ground, of course. A roundhouse kick sent the blade her... I told you. I'm not saying I came out completely...
But for us, even for our 5 treasure... Alright, we're gonna keep looking around.
I'll see you in the arena. But I don't plan on losing to a pair of children anytime soon.
Về thế à?
Time to act.
Hi there, are you here for the Crux Clash too?
That's right. Nothing beats real-life combat for honing your skills. That's what our master taught us. But this tournament is more than just a chance to put training into practice. It's also a chance for us to obtain the masterless vision.
Exactly. With a vision, we'd quickly become our master's top students.
This master of yours must be pretty incredible, huh? Are they someone famous?
Famous? He's the founder of the Longchan clan, and his skills are unparalleled. Liang and I are both proud disciples of his. You probably wouldn't have heard of it. It was founded quite recently. The clan is nowhere near as famous as the master himself anyway. He's got to be a grand master or something. He's created many different styles of kung fu, and countless other clans have borrowed extensively from him. To the Longchan clan, he teaches a special technique known as force dispersal.
Force dispersal?
It's a type of breathing exercise where you can train yourself to harness the energy around you and neutralize attacks without moving an inch. For example, our master can use it to alter the path of an attacking fist, or change the direction of an incoming stone, all without breaking a sweat.
One time, he sent a challenger flying into the air without lifting a finger.
It sure is, but it's extremely difficult to cultivate this ability. We've been training for ages and we're still getting to grips with the very basics. There's no way we could use it proficiently yet.
We're clearly not that naturally gifted, or we would have at least gotten the gist by now. If we don't start making progress soon, we'll probably run out of money to pay the tuition fees and still have nothing to show for all our training.
There's a tuition fee?
Of course! This is a grand master we're talking about here. He doesn't have time to waste. If you want face-to-face training, you've got to show you're sincere about it.
But here we are, having trained under him directly all this time without even a hint of improvement. Master is getting increasingly impatient with us. Recently, though, we heard that a vision bearer joined the Guhua clan and made pretty much instant progress in their training.
So, if we can get our hands on a vision too, maybe we can finally make our master proud.
Well, we have to try something new. Otherwise, we're stuck in the same situation.
Exactly. It can't hurt to try. And if it turns out it does work, the Longchan clan will go down in history. Folks will come from far and wide. Heck, we could even become the dominant martial arts clan in all of Liyue.
See you in the arena.
No.
Body and mind.
Tập về tự mua rau nữa.
Hey, youngster. Are you here for the Crux Clash too? If so, seems I found my...
So you're also here for the tournament?
You better believe it. I wouldn't be here if I didn't think I could walk away as a champion. For me, obtaining a vision is the final and most important piece. No. It's not about what I want to do. This is about who I want to be. I am looking to become a perfect person. I know how that sounds, but let me explain. I've lived a successful life so far, without any setbacks. I've passed every exam I've ever taken, enjoyed numerous successful business ventures, and seem to get on with just about everyone socially. In most people's eyes, I am already the very embodiment of the perfect person, a vision.
You have so much self-confidence.
That's not important. I have a contact in the Crux fleet who is happy to vouch for me. So, I've also brought along a bit of an entourage from North. Of course, I also put in a few good days' practice, concentrating mostly on rare and esoteric styles of Kung Fu. As a high achiever by nature, I'm confident I've done enough to guarantee my victory in this tournament. You don't mince your words, do you? The arena will be the judge. Now then, if you don't mind, I need to finish my pre-competition routine. It's not too long now before you'll get to see me in action.
So, to recap, we're up against an inflated ego, some gullible guys paying way too much for their kung fu classes, and another guy who's just really average. Seems like you've got a pretty good chance of winning this thing. Come on, let's go sign up.
Jinxa Village Arm Wrestling Champion, huh? Next, please. What's your name? Wait, aren't you? Did I hear that right?
Is it really them?
Huh? Aren't they a vision bearer, though? Why are they trying to enter the clash?
I have to ask. Aren't you the traveler? Oh, it's really him!
The one that spoke with Lady Kuching at the rite of parting.
Oh, I wonder if I can get his autograph later.
I trust you are aware that only those without visions. Really? But from what I've heard, the things you're capable of in combat are...
Yep, he still doesn't have a vision, though. See for yourself.
My apologies. I didn't mean to be rude. I'm sure great hero... It's just a formality for you, of course, but I have to... So far, I've got defeated the ancient god Osile, so that's one. Do you have any others?
Yeah, and also a dragon, too. Put down Battle with Storm Terror.
Whoa.
Might as well declare him the champion already.
I wonder if it's too late to withdraw.
Okay, that's plenty. Actually, this is the most dazzling track record. Right, your registration is complete. Now, a brief word. A great hero such as yourself can surely only be here for one thing.
Oh, we're not here for that. We're here because Captain Beto
There's another prize, too? Oh,
Beto must have upped the stakes this time to attract top talent.
But why would anyone want to go somewhere as...
I see. So, I take it you discussed your terms with Beto in advance. Well, nobody expected you to sign up to it. Anyway, the qualifying rounds are about to begin.
Hey, so Paimon's thinking about that. Even though you don't have a vision, most people in Teyvat think that you can't manipulate the elements without one. So Paimon thinks you probably shouldn't use your elemental ability. In any case, looking at the competition, all right, it's showtime.
You seem like you're raring to go. Are you ready to compete? Good. Then please follow me into the arena.
Okay.
Our next competitor is seen by many as the favorite to win this tournament. His first bout begins now!
You? You're the hero they're talking about? How am I supposed to win now?
What a strange guy. Why was he so confident to begin with? Well, now that we've won, let's go and see Beto. She'll probably have something to say to us.
So, what do you think, Kazuha? He totally dominated that guy.
Impressive. But I also observed our favorite...
Well, I've fought my fair share of battles, both big and small. So, come on. We all know you've got a wide vocabulary in there.
All right. Let me... You fought well.
Rất hay.
All right then. I was thinking your inner poet might want to join in the fun, but I guess I shouldn't put you on the spot like that. You know, a lot of competitors came to me saying how surprised they were that Liu's hero was entering the tournament. And since you signed up, we've had many others do the same, with more than a few top-tier fighters among them. I'm sure lots of them are here to find out how they stack up against... Well, since everyone sees you as the one to beat, I figure I should start treating you that way too. For one thing, we don't want you wasted. So, I'm putting you straight through to the semifinals.
Huh? But we only just started the qualifying.
This is how Captain Beto works. Besides, at your level, you would have made it to...
To be fair...
Alright, I'm gonna watch some more of the tournament. If there's any potential contenders for you out there, I want to know who they are and what they're about. We're finally here, folks. The real show is about...
Your opponent has fought many... You may well be stronger than him, but this should not very well. Show me that you are ready to push through the storm that lies ahead.
Alright, that's enough chit-chat for now. The audience is waiting. Go find the crew member that signed you up. She'll take you into the arena.
Your opponent in the semifinals is new to... I do not doubt your abilities, but...
Relax. My guy's at the top of his game. He ain't gonna lose.
Tí nha anh em.
Okay, follow me.
At last, the moment we've all been waiting for. The semifinals have begun. Who's it gonna be this time? The hero or the dark horse?
I don't care about the prize. You're a strong opponent. That's what I'm here for.
Đâm cho đúng cuối cùng không đúng. Đánh nhà con bè, thầy cầm kiếm, thằng dùng tay chân. Đau ấy.
I'm sweating all over. Congratulations. I was beaten by the best. I need to try.
Right! For a moment there, if you had a vision, you definitely...
I wanted a vision once, when I was a kid. But mine, I lost interest eventually. Can't depend. I've fought and won against vision bearers before. The power they...
Huh? You mean you didn't sign up?
No, I didn't. I only wanted to pit myself. Only in defeat can you understand your weaknesses and learn from them. So I'm pleased with today's outcome.
Wow! Now that's true.
If you have the chance in the future, please come and...
By the way, do you know who...
Whether they'll be as tough as me, I don't know. But so don't get too cocky.
There he goes. Maybe we should ask around, see what we can find out about our opponent in the final round. Paimon thinks we might...
Dung.
Ah, it's you! I watched your match. I myself was eliminated in the 3rd round. Shame. If only I could...
maybe next time, huh?
Why, yes. He's the same one who defeated me. He is I faltered for but a brief moment. But given my stature, I have no fear of squaring off with physically strong. Still, I'm sure he'll be no match for you.
Hey there! Where did the other guy go?
He tried to use force dispersal to deflect a punch, but instead he took it straight to the nose. His opponent was pretty freaked out by it. He kept asking him, "Why didn't you dodge?" But he was, "Why don't you dodge?" they ask. Because to not dodge is the very essence of Longchan clan. Don't even get me started. I spent all my energy helping him get from here to the boat to take him back to the... I don't dare tell my master about this. Otherwise I'd never hear Sorry, I shouldn't be complaining in front of you like this. I'm afraid I'm still a bit out of sorts at the moment.
Oh, all right then. Hope your buddy makes a switch.
Thanks, I'll do my best.
We still haven't got any useful information yet. Maybe we can go talk to Beto. Surely she...
You gave an outstanding performance. True, I could sense that you're not familiar with bouts of this kind, and it could have cost you the match. But you were quick to adapt, and managed to claim victory over your... In fact, I discerned this not from what I saw, but what I heard.
He's right. But in my case, I was purely relying on I guess not using your elemental powers must be quite new for you, huh?
We wanted to ask about who our opponent will be in the final round. Do you think they'll be stronger than the...
Not exactly. Contenders that reach the final... As for the guy you'll be
Lo
facing,
về là mới có
his
được tập
skill
nó
lies
bị
in
nọt
his
đi
speed,
tập đây
and he has
nọt
superior
ra trường
form.
này rảnh
It's
quá.
also obvious that he's seen his fair What's the
Mày nghĩ
matter?
với ầu ngồi như thế này hay là bố có được rồi. Cái bố có tốt nghiệp 4 năm của đồ á.
If that is the case, then I have a proposal for you. I haven't properly introduced myself yet.
Yeah, we could tell that from your gut.
It is true that I am versed
Đại
in
làm gì mà tính á.
I do not mean to flaunt my martial prowess. Given your talents, a few hints from me will be...
Hang on. Don't you think you're bending the rules a bit there?
Gathering intelligence is an essential part of it. Besides, our favorite here has fought many battles on their journey.
You betcha. Wait a second.
However, there is only so much that can be discerned from these traces. Come with me. Some post-match entertainment is in order.
Rồi phải. Chuyện này.
Now that we're alone, let me cut to the heart of the matter. You are skilled in manipulating the elements, and not just a single element, but multiple. Is that correct?
Paimon knew that you were hinting at...
That's right. If I'm not mistaken, you share these considerations, given your reluctant... When I talk about that, since a young age, I have been attuned to the tidings of nature. It is things of this nature that I also...
As crazy as all that sounds...
My humble abilities are negligible. To think a human could wield the elements without a vision. And not to mention your incredibly complex scent.
Hey, stop evaluating us based on our smell! It's weird!
Could you perchance enlighten me as to how you managed to obtain your combined elemental abilities? Extraordinary. So then, might I be so bold as to inquire how exactly it is that you learned to channel elemental energy, and even...
It's nothing really. It's been a long journey, and many things have happened along the way. Somehow, he just naturally learned to use the element. Honestly, even Paimon doesn't understand how it all works.
Perhaps such unfathomable things are the essence of the gods, and the visions they grow. However, I still wish to have the honor of seeing how you wield the elements. Of course, I too shall share with you all that I've learned. That will make it a fair exchange.
Okay.
Now then, let's test your skills.
Mọi người có một value hả? Ở đâu?
Can't see. We go. I hear everything.
Witness the power of Guwa.
And shroud.
Let's light it up. Teamwork is dreamwork. No, my sword.
Nghe mùi thơm đói bụng quá à.
Time to act.
Bây giờ là mặt lan mì, tao vẫn nghe mùi mì nó thơm. Trời ơi, tôi giờ phải ăn kẹo thay cơm này, nghèo quá.
It's nothing. Your life is mine.
Tổng hết.
One with the force. Let's nip that in the bud.
I'm going in.
And shroud. I hear everything.
Let's light it up.
Your skills in battle are truly beyond reproach. Even with your opponent's speed, he shouldn't be... Your opponent is skilled at controlling his breathing and maintaining balance. He relies entirely on the element of surprise. In other words, as long as you remain mindful of his ability, please, save your thanks. If anything, I should be... The world is a truly mysterious place, it seems.
You seem kind of obsessed
Ủa,
with
trong gà
vision.
duyên nhớ là 30.000 một hộp rồi mà ta.
Don't you have your own? Why are you so intent
đặt
on
nhiều ấp mã nữa.
exploring connection between
Cái hậu nhớ là
visions
30.000
and
rồi mà.
elements?
Chưa
I
kể tiếp
desire
nữa.
to know what influences the god. My apologies for allowing me the honor of witnessing your... So that's what you're curious about? Then allow me to tell you more. As you well know, visions are a gift bestowed by the divine. People that have accepted this gift in the outset. Supposing each of the 7 archons had their criteria for granting vision, not to mention, with no new electrovisions having been granted for some...
She sounds less like an archon.
As far as I know, she is an archon that pursues eternity. Liyue's contracts are meant to benefit all who reside within Liyue. It goes without saying that the people locked within Inazuma do not...
Sounds a lot like something the god you encountered.
Oh? Have you encountered the Electro? With time, we will change. But the Shogun will remain the same. If you wish to find her, she will forever be there. There will come a day when I too shall wish to understand the answers to... the time for your match is approaching.
Oh, right! We got so distracted talking...
If you have no other matters to attend to, then we can... Very well. Let's go.
Why isn't he? Never mind. We can start by making your entrance. Everyone, listen up! Your attention, please! We've reached the climax of we've seen many now I'd like he strikes fear into the heart of Osile, and the mere mention—
Wow! I've been waiting for this.
I'm sure everyone witnessed his— But today's final round will surely— As for our other combatant— come on, what could be taking him so long? You can't— Apologies! Everyone just sit tight! We've got no other choice. If he doesn't show up, we'll just have to postpone the match.
Wait a moment. So, Captain Beidou, perhaps we should check on the prize. Traveler, come with us.
We go.
Let me see. It's gone all right.
Huh?
We don't know when it was taken exactly. I know.
No need to worry. Even the craftiest The vision was the prize that I had offered, and it was my responsibility.
Well, if you insist, I'll stay here and try to offer some explanation.
If you would, please come with me.
But we're on an island.
Come with me. I can sense the...
A wind current?
The winds have come at an opportune moment. Let's seize this chance. Ride the winds upward. From there, we can continue our search for clues.
By the way, what made you suddenly think of checking the prize in the first place?
I heard it the moment it was stolen.
Well, then why didn't you stop him?
You'll see, shortly.
Don't waste my time.
And Trout! Let's nip that in the bud.
Rain outlines your fate. Let me weave you a verse. Let's light it up! Everybody stand back!
One with the force.
It's nothing. Your life is mine.
Can't run from death.
The winds are guiding us forward. The culprit is on the opposite shore now.
You can hear that too? What does it sound like?
Hubris. This way. Follow me. There may be an ambush waiting for us up ahead, but I trust that you are well prepared for such a scenario. The winds are guiding us forward. The culprit is on the opposite shore now.
You can hear that too? What does it sound like?
Hubris. This way. Follow me. There may be an ambush waiting for us up ahead, but I trust that you are well prepared for such a scenario.
Hoarders, they're here! Get them!
Treasure hoarders, just as I expected. In which case, please stand back.
One with the force.
I got careless.
I'll approve you! Can't see? Keep up.
You caught up with me? How is that possible? I had even prepared a boat to ensure a quick getaway, and still...
No boat could ever match the speed of the wind.
The wind? What are you talking about? Drat! If I only had a vision! Or if I could activate...
This has nothing to do with visions. You may be skilled at vanishing from a... Additionally, your chosen escape route was flawed for reasons that are too numerous to go into. And on top, in other words, you failed to meet any of the basic criteria for a grand...
You...
But most disappointing of all is the state of the vision in your... It appears that the vision doesn't respond to human desire
Fine! I admit it. I've had my eyes on this vision for quite some time now. I decided to register after hearing that this fighting contest was...
Aha! So you were supposed to be our opponent.
I'd intended to win the contest through skill alone all along. But then you showed up. After watching the semifinals, I knew that I didn't stand a chance. But I wasn't about... Since there was no use in trying to face you in the match, I decided to put my skills to good use while I was convinced I prepared thoroughly for my escape, but somehow you still managed... Dread. This could... Really? Fine. But you'd better mean it. It didn't activate...
You know, according to the laws of the sea, the penalty for stealing is breaking the culprit.
Huh? You're not serious.
Not to mention that the item you stole was a prize. You didn't show up for the final match. It seems that it would be only fair to brand the word thief.
Whoa, whoa, we don't need to go...
I never would have guessed. If this is where talking gets me, then forget it.
Let's nip that in the bud. Just a temporary setback.
No, no. Do what you want, but please, don't brand my forehead, please.
He has persevered to the bitter end. Put down the vision and leave.
Huh?
What's wrong? Are you asking? It's up to you. Such willingness is commendable and fits...
No need for that. Thank you for releasing.
Paimon doesn't get it.
I take no pleasure in frightening others. I was just testing all... When people are forced into a corner, that is when they're... But unfortunately, nothing... Yes. I wanted to know whether it were possible. From the moment he stole the vision, I decided to use... I've tried many other methods in the past, though few tales tell of a masterless vision reawakening. After seeing you command multiple elements, I figured that nothing... Come, why don't you give it a try?
The vision didn't seem to respond.
I see. So, no matter. This was expected.
Yeah, what's the story behind this vision anyway?
The story begins with an old friend. He was once a good friend of mine. One day he asked me about a sword art of which he had heard, the Musono Hitotachi. I told him it can only be witnessed when divine punishment is administered. It is the pinnacle of the Raiden Shogun's skill, a symbol of ultimate power. But he replied, there must be one who can withstand it. There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow. Then, the Vision Hunt decree arrived. People's aspirations were stripped away as the Raiden Shogun began to construct her idea of eternity. While I was fleeing from place to place, I heard that my friend had challenged the Vision Hunters to a duel before the throne. A solemn yet brutal challenge. The defeated face divine punishment, while the victors gain a second chance. Perhaps he thought he of all people should make a stand. Coming face to face with the Musono Hitotachi was all that he truly desired, after all. When I arrived at Tenshukaku, the duel was over. I heard his sentence of divine punishment, his severed blade hitting the ground. Perhaps that was the glory he had yearned to witness. In his last moments, what expression was on his face? Before I knew it, I had stepped forward and snatched the dying vision and was running from the scene. All I knew was that I mustn't let his hope, which burned so brightly, become buried among the ice-cold statue of a god. Perhaps one day, I may come to find that all I have but as a wandering samurai, I find meaning in traveling and the sprawling beauty...
Kazuha!
It's just another way of saying I do as I please. All right then, it's time we returned. Allow me to gather the wind.
Mày thích không?
Cầm lên.
If you press a leaf between dry sheets of paper, you can make an attractive and handy bookmark. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. It's all part of the learning process.
Huh? Did Beta leave already? Maybe she went back to her ship.
If you're looking for the captain, she was summoned by Lady Ning. It seems that the Crux clash got out of hand this time and has attracted her attention. Captain Beto was muttering something about Ningguang being...
It's not unusual for the...
But still, Captain Beto was disappointed she didn't get to witness the crowning of the new champion.
The one who stole the vision was originally to be this hero. He knew he stood no chance of winning the match, thus the wicked idea. In which case, the Crux clash comes to a clear-cut...
Huh? So that's what happened? If that's the case, then the rules stipulate that he...
Paimon thought we'd win and all, but...
It doesn't matter. As the saying goes, honor given is honor deserved. Now...
Yes, I believe so. Though Captain Beto is no longer present here, but the voyage to Inazuma is a treacherous one. In fact, the relentless rain and wind are also an embodiment of the Raiden Shogun's will to close the nation.
Hold on a second. You're saying she can change the weather just with the power of her mind?
Let us not forget that this is one of the 7 Archons. If Liyue's Morax could form Guyun's stone forest by casting down his stone spears, then it should come as no great surprise that the Raiden Shogun is capable of summoning an eternal tempest. Suffice it to say that if you wish to journey to Inazuma, the Alcor will need some time. You will be notified once all the preparations have been made. In the meantime, I intend to embark on a journey of my own. I will travel all across the vast lands of Liyue in the hope of finding a way to reawaken the vision.
Paimon believes you'll find a way for sure.
Thank you. May both our journeys prove meaningful. One final word of warning. The part of your journey that lies after the storm may well prove to be the most arduous.
Thế ơi, đêm á em đừng đến chỗ cầu thang nha. Em đừng ở đây để chị ở gần đi lên luôn. Lên vào ánh sáng.
The value of knowledge cannot simply be quantified in monetary terms.
Đứng ngay chỗ ban công á, cái chỗ mà vừa bước cầu thang lên là đó là thấy ban công á. Đó không? Bởi cái vậy mà bắt kêu.
Người hình như con trâu. À, sư phụ. Con gì rồi? Con dích.
Ồ, lên 34 rồi nữa. Sắp lên 35 rồi. Tất cả đi vui. Ok.
If you press a leaf between dry sheets of paper, you can make an attractive and handy bookmark.
Lại giống như to nè, click mở đuổi sáng ra, suy nghĩ ăn gì bấm vô random wheel. Đi chơi nữa, đi chơi kêu đi chơi không biết đi đâu chơi, click rồi mới chỗ đi chơi xong random quay.
The value of knowledge cannot simply be quantified in monetary terms.
Mày ăn cơm đi. Thôi tôi ăn cơm. Mẹ bình thường mà. Rồi ăn cơm miết. Tự nấu cơm mày chị. Ở nhà sống nấu cơm mày biết mà. Nhà ba mẹ nấu cơm mày biết mà. Nấu cơm để vừa xong sống sau lên hâm lại ăn. Vậy.
Cái gì cũng phải tới anh Huy. Không hơi dục rồi.
Don't be afraid to make mistakes. It's all part of the learning process.
Yeah.
Cho trò kia không hay hơn à? Không. Cho vẽ à?
Ồ, vẽ là chơi gì à? Vẽ cái hình báo là sao mình đoán là cái đồ gì á? Là cái đó vẽ chị? Cái đó là vẽ hay là họ vẽ? Là sao mình đoán?
If you press a leaf between dry sheets of paper, you can make an attractive and handy bookmark.
Là mình phải tự đoán. Vẽ mấy cái khó đoán. Đấy. Hồi nó quay lại
Don't be afraid to make mistakes. It's all part of the learning process.
Đi đâu? Đi đâu? Ok, cảm ơn anh xem làm video mình xin kết thúc live tại đây. anh em, gặp lại lần sau, bye bye.